Right, so we are live, and yeah, I was thinking about doing this for a couple of days now, and yeah, it's about time that I did it. So yes, hopefully we get enough people in this chat so we can have a decent conversation, but we'll just see how it goes. You can hear whirring in the background. It's because I've got the fan on, because in the UK it's really hot at the moment, so the dogs need cooling down. We're just waiting for some people to jump in so we can just chat away. If you have any questions regarding Hackintosh, visual effects, film editing, or just general chit chat, if you're bored and you just want to have a conversation. Hello, Ban Santa. How you doing, bro? We have one on. This is going to be great. We're going to have a really in-depth conversation here. Hopefully a bit of fun, a little bit of laughter, a little bit of jokes, and just overall a good live stream today. I haven't done one of these in years. So if you've got any questions, please plug away and type what you want to type. And we'll go from there. We have Band Santa in the house at the moment, which is cool. Like I just said, if you hear any whirring in the background, I do have the fans on because in the UK it's very hot. So I have 6 dogs down here on the floor. One you could probably see right there. That need cooling down. So please ask any questions you want. I'll be on for a little while, so yeah, if you've got anything you want to ask, just fire away. I won't hang up or disconnect for a little while, which is cool. Say hello, say what you want to say, ask any questions. Hey, my son's online. My wife's name's Sarah, and my son's name is Oliver, but he's on Mum's YouTube at the moment. So if you want to check out his YouTube channel, just click on the Sarah King icon. If you're into Roblox, then jump on and subscribe to his channel. You will absolutely love it. Love it. If you like Roblox, you'll love this. So we're just going to wait for quite a few more people to jump in. Hello, Ollie. I know it's you, Oliver. I can tell it's you. I'm the one who set up your YouTube channel. So we're just going to keep waiting for some more people to jump into the chat, and we will go from there. So my son is on the chat, so if you want to ask Oliver any questions, you can, which is cool. We have 3 people watching. I want at least 20 people watching, maybe 30, 40, 50, 100, 300. What does that mean? Can you mod me? My son's only 7 years old. He's quite technical. Band Santa. You can't learn visual effects fully. I did a video the other day. I don't know if you saw it. But you'll never learn visual effects fully. It's just an ongoing thing because there's so many possibilities with it. I would say start with something like After Effects and start at the bottom. Basically, start at the bottom. Learn about text. Learn about tracking, which is quite important. Learn about how to add layers because After Effects is layer based. Just take your time with it. It doesn't matter how long it will take you. You can make a short film right now if you wanted to. You could literally pick up your iPhone, yeah, You can pick up your iPhone, just try and experiment with it, different shots, create yourself a little story, and then add visual effects to it using the After Effects link in Premiere Pro. So when you edit it in Premiere Pro, you can link it to After Effects and just add your visual effects like that. So just practice, man. Just practice. That's all you got to do. Just keep creating. You know, that's all you got to do is just create. It really doesn't even matter if the first thing you create is absolute garbage. Doesn't matter. You know, best thing to do is start creating something and start uploading things. If you've got YouTube channel, upload things and get people's input. That's how I started, by getting people's input to how I'm doing. And people, if they're decent, they've got guided in the right direction. Say, look, you should have done it this way, or you should have done it that way. I did a short film, Hidden 8, a little while ago, and I got a lot of good feedback on the video, how I could have extended the story. I didn't, what's the word? I didn't take it to heart, the negative feedback, so I took it as a positive thing, as long as the feedback weren't insulting, obviously. But I took it as a positive thing. Hang on, guys. Ollie, how do I mod you? How do I make you a moderator? Let me have a look. Oh, I know. Add moderator. There you go. There you go, Ollie. You're now a moderator. What do you mean? Upload at least one video in 2 days. What do you mean by that? I don't understand. In 2 days. If you can explain, Ban, what you exactly mean by that. Ollie is now the moderator, which is under Sarah King, which is my wife. But Oliver is my son, and he is moderating the channel for me. He's 7 years old, and he's going to make sure everyone behaves themselves. Isn't that right, Ollie? You're going to make sure everyone behaves themselves on this live stream. 7 years old, and he's taking control of the channel. You got to let kids do it. You got to let them do it. So, Ban, if you could just elaborate what you mean by that, that'd be great. What do you mean about the videos? Because I don't quite understand where you're coming from. The key is, right, if you want to create something, just create it, and just keep going with it. Do you know what I mean? Just create something, create anything, even if it's like 10 seconds long. It doesn't matter. Just keep creating. So I'm just reading the chat. So if my head goes this way. Just making sure, just reading the chat. So guys, keep jumping in. You're more than welcome to jump in for this chat. Like I just said, I am going to be on for quite some time to answer your questions. Anything you want. You don't need to. You really don't need visual effects to make a short film. Visual effects, really, in general, if you want to look at it on a serious note, is just it was designed to cover up mistakes and errors in a production. So unless you're making a full-blown sci-fi movie, you don't really need visual effects. Visual effects is it's like a tidy-up thing. It's just to correct mistakes. That's what visual effects was designed for, to correct mistakes and to make things look real. Oliver, can you stop doing that, please? Ollie's 7, so please mind him, yeah? He likes to explain things. So we're just going to wait for more people to jump in. So I'm here if you want to answer any questions. So we are still waiting for people to jump in. If I come away from the camera for a few minutes, it's because I've gone outside to have a cigarette. So literally, I'm not gone. So don't worry about that. Do not worry. We have 3 people watching. Hello, is it Highlight? How you doing, buddy? Have I got your name right? Highlight, yeah, Highlight Moment. As you may know, my son is under Sarah King, and he is moderating the chats. He's 7 years old. He wants to be a big part of it. So do say hello to Sarah King, which is actually Oliver. He is making sure people behave themselves. So he is going to be in control of this, because I'm not going to know what's going on unless he tells me. Well, I'm going to know. I'm going to know what's going on. His name's Ollie. But he's on my wife's YouTube account. Yes, my wife has got a YouTube account because she's funky. If you're into Roblox and gaming, subscribe to his channel because it's pretty cool. My name's Carlo Hi-Hat. Carlo is the name. So in this video, we will be talking about visual effects, movie making, hackintosh, which nobody really does a live stream relating to hackintosh. Hi-Hat, I really appreciate that, buddy. Big shout out. We just have Hi-Hat to subscribe to the channel. So nice one for that. We do want to get loads of subscribers in this chat, which is great. I've been working very hard to build up a really massive community of decent people on the channel. And what I would like to do is make these live streams a regular thing. So we could just bond, you know. Do you see Watchmen? Yes. What, the film? The movie Watchmen? So, as Oliver's just suggested, our goal is to get to 6,000 subscribers in this live chat, which will be absolutely awesome. I'm going to try and do this, like I just said, regularly, probably throughout the whole week, so we can build up a massive community on this channel. I would like to interact with you guys more, which I really would love to do. Pandya, have I got your name right? Thank you very much for the congratulations. That's well apprecited. It's because of people like you that this channel is growing. It is growing because of people like yourselves, which is great. So we have 6 people in the house, which I'm buzzing about. I really want to, get this community big now, and just be able to chat with you guys on a regular basis like this. I think would be awesome. So probably throughout the whole of 7 days, next 7 days, I'm going to be live streaming to you guys, and just basically having a chat and a conversation with you guys. Listen to me, character like Dr. No in our video. Hello, Fazu. Did I get your name right? Fazu from Dubai. Wait, I'm trying to convince my wife to let me go to Dubai next year. So far, we're absolutely going to Thailand, but I would like to go to Dubai. Can you explain that? Highlight. What do you mean, Doctor? Like Doctor? Is that a character from Watchmen? Definitely I need to get to Dubai. It's the most beautiful country in the world. I need to go there. You're making me really jealous now. You look. If what do you mean, like a 3D character? Like that? You want to put a 3D character in your scene? Forget his name. Let me have a look for you. I'm just going to look it up. Watchmen characters. I'm just going to look it up for you guys. Dr. Manhattan. Dr. Manhattan. I will definitely come and visit you at some point, Pandya. You just have I'm going to link you. No, I can't do that. I'm going to link you to a really good site, guys. Right? Right here that I'm going to link on the chat. Check it out. It's got a section. Oh, it won't let me add that. Right, it's called. The channel is called. Well, the website's called Free 3D. So if you go over to Free 3D, there's a section where you can download as many models as you want free of charge. So you may be able to find Dr. Manhattan there. You might be able to, but just Google him. What are you going to be working in? Maya, Cinema 4D? Thank you, Pandya. Thank you for your subscription, mate. That's much appreciated. Really, really cool. We're going to really try and build this community out in this one video today, which is going to be amazing. We're going to see if we can get to 6,000 subscribers in this video, which will be awesome. Already sub, of course you are. You're a legend, Pandya. Right, so 3dmodels.com. So if I just read out the website address, because it won't let me type it, it's called free, Free, 3D.com. If you go over to that website, you're going to be able to find loads of 3D models that are rigged, unrigged, so on and so on, which you can basically import into either Maya, Cinema 4D, 3ds Max. You can even import OBJs into Element 3D if you want. So it's a really, really, really good website to go to. Some reason I don't think it's going to let me copy and paste the link here. We'll try it again. No, it won't let me post the link, but you can sort of see it there written. Open up a window, type in that web address, and you can download. Select the free model icon, and then you can download free models for yourself. Some are rigged, some are not rigged. But the ones that are not rigged, if you want me to do a video based around rigging in Maya, just let me know and I'll get that done for you. OBJ files, well, no, you need Element 3D, unless I'm not quite sure. Does CS6 have Cinema 4D Lite built into it? Can you just let me know? If not, you're going to need Element 3D from Video Copilot. There are absolutely tons of videos on Element 3D on my channel. So if you just type in Element 3D, add in OBJ files to Element 3D. In my videos, I've got loads of videos explaining how to add models into a scene for you guys to watch. Some are great, some are not too great, but I am going to go through a stage where I'm going to refresh videos that I created like 3-4 years ago, because they're a bit dated now. And I want to be able to bring you guys more detailed and professional videos about bringing proper 3D models, rigging them, say, for instance, in Cinema 4D or Maya, excuse me, and then bringing them over into Element 3D so you can basically add them to your compositions. And I want to do it in an easy way, so it's very easy for you guys to do. None of this complicated crap and film it. I hate complicated things, you know. I like things to be easy. Paranormal Ed, how you doing, buddy? Thanks for joining the stream. I really appreciate it. Well, I'm from London, Southeast London, so I'm a Southeast London boy. Sarah King, his name's actually Oliver. Ollie, if you go to your tab and change your name to Oliver in your YouTube channel, so you're not Sarah King no more, so you're Oliver, that'd be great. So Paranormal, Sarah's actually Oliver, who's my son. He's moderating the chat at the moment. But I will say to him, go and he needs to change his name because he's on my wife's account because he's only 7. But he's a grown-up 7-year-old, so he's actually moderating the channel at the moment to make sure everything's going smooth, which is great. You've got to give kids responsibility these days, and that's what I like to do with my son, my 7-year-old. He's very responsible. I like to make sure he stays responsible, and when I get the opportunity to include him in stuff, I try and include him the best I can. So we are waiting for loads more people to come in. Hopefully we're going to get some loads of people. Yeah, I love film learning. He's absolutely fantastic. He is absolutely fantastic, that guy. I think he is the king of Marvel VFX on YouTube at the moment, because he works so hard. You think a Marvel film comes out, like for instance, as soon as it comes out, he's probably already working on a tutorial for that film, you know, which is amazing. Thank you so much, Paranormal End. Another subscriber there, guys. Thank you so much. It's much appreciated. Like I've just said, I'll say it over and over. It's because of people like you that's making our community, because it's our community, grow. So when I, do more videos like this, we're going to have a really decent group of people to stream with, and just have really excellent chats, and that's what I love. My channel is called Film at VFX Studios. I started it about 4 years ago as a joke, and then it got a bit serious. So on the channel, we had things like visual effects tutorials, video editing, hackintosh. So if you like hackintosh, we have hackintosh stuff on the channel. And also I do vlogs as well regarding my personal life. So it's a bit of a selection, but it's all the things I like I enjoy doing. So I've combined all of them into one channel. So it's visual effects, filmmaking, short filmmaking, movie making, vlogs, and hackintosh as well. Even though hackintosh is mostly done on a yearly basis when the latest OS X comes out, yeah, we still have loads of decent hackintosh videos on the channel. Yeah, I totally agree with Pandya. Yeah, he's fantastic. Grant is absolutely amazing. He's a really nice guy as well. He's nearly on 100,000 subscribers on his channel. And I literally just did him a video yesterday congratulating him. It should go to his channel once he hits 100,000. So I have spoken to Grant in the past. He's a really nice guy. Yeah, he's just, when it comes to Marvel stuff, he's pretty goddamn awesome. And I really like his puppet sketches as well. His puppet sketches with that little orange puppet is absolutely hilarious. I think he needs to do more sketches like that because he's a very good actor. You're awesome. Hey, buddy, how you doing? You're awesome too. Thank you for joining the chat. Thank you for joining. We have 6 people in the room at the moment. Hopefully, you know, we're going to get a really vast array of people here so we can have a really nice chat and I can have a chat with you guys. So what's the weather like around the world? Let me know, because over in the UK, I think we probably nearly hit 30 degrees. It's so hot. And I'm drinking a nice cup of British tea. So, at the moment, Sarah King, who is actually my son, Oliver, he's on my wife's channel. Even though he is in control of the channel, he does Roblox gameplay videos. He is actually moderating the chat at the moment, which is awesome. He's doing a fantastic job. Thank you so much, Awesome, for liking them videos. It really means a lot to me when I hear stuff like that. It means I must be doing something right. But we're going to have so many Element 3D videos coming to the channel in the not too distant future. Apparently, Andrew Kramer Video Copilot are on the verge of bringing out a new Element 3D video, program, should I say, a new update, should I say. So you can guarantee there's going to be tons of stuff coming on that once it's released. So I'm really looking forward to that. But thank you so much, Awesome. I really do appreciate it. Gone down to 4 people and just want to wait. Down to 3 now. Just going to wait for more people to jump in so we can have these chats. If you've got any questions, guys, fire away. Ask whatever you want. Ask whatever you like. The stream, hopefully, it's going to be going on for about another hour. So, Oliver, be prepared because we have another hour of streaming to go. So, I like to keep the streams at a decent length to give people the opportunity to join because, obviously, you know, there's nothing worse than someone live streaming and then you want to get in contact with them and speak to them on the live stream and they're gone because they're only on the live stream for a short amount of time. So I am going to try and stay on as long as I can with this live stream. So whoever wants to jump in can jump in. CGI, CGI is visual effects. It's just a different term used. Computer-generated imagery, CGI stand for, where VFX is obviously visual effects, so it's the same thing. So CGI is exactly VFX, but it's in a different way. So if you could, if any of you guys are not subscribed to the channel, hit that subscribe button, guys. Would really appreciate it. Whoever's watching, hit the like button. If you haven't hit the like button yet, smash the like button. I am trying to really get subscribers now going up. I want to try and hit at least 6,000 subscribers on this stream. I know we can do it, and if we're going to do it, we can do it together, and all you guys will be part of it, which is going to be great. So Oliver's just asking someone to keep an eye on the chat, which I can do, Ollie. It's fine. My son's being very, very responsible. And believe it or not, Oliver is only 7 years old. And as you can see, his typing is exceptional. I'm very proud of him. Great spelling. Better than I ever could. When I was growing up, my spelling was horrendous. Still is. If I go around, thank you so much, Ben, for sharing the video. I really do appreciate it. Like I've just said, it's people like yourselves that make this community what it is. You make Film at VFX Studios what it is today. So thank you so much, and I really do appreciate it. Really do. I probably appreciate it more than a lot of people would appreciate it. So thank you so much. Big up. So I've got 4 people watching at the moment, which is cool. I want to try and get loads of people in the chat so we can have a real good natter about Hackintosh, about visual effects, CGI, video editing, or whatever you want to talk about. We'll just have a chat about it in this video. So whatever questions you want to chat, or whatever discussions you have, or whatever you want to talk about it, don't be shy. Go over to the chat and yeah, let's chat away. So Ollie's back in the house. The moderator is back. If any of you guys have just joined the chat, Sarah King is actually my son Oliver. He's using my wife's YouTube channel to be a moderator. And Ollie's actually only 7 years old, so I think he's doing a cracking job. And I think I'm going to make Oliver my full-time moderator when I'm live streaming, so that is going to be cool. No, Ollie, everything is good. Everything is fantastic. So down to 3 people in the chat. It's jumping up and down. So yeah, we'll just wait for some more people to jump in. So I've never played around with the chat before. So I mean, when I will open my own channel. Thank you so much, Ben. Like I've just said, it's thanks to people like you that make this channel what it is today. So thank you so much. So I'm going to add no, I won't do that. I'm going to do some super chat maybe during the week, so we can boost the channel up and get donations to the channel as well, so we can, you know, do more professional stuff. Because obviously, when you're creating visual effects and making movies, it does cost money. So yeah, I'm hoping to try and do that in a week, which should be cool. Can you guys hear me okay? Am I coming through? Can someone say that they can hear me okay? Oh, I know why. Because Oliver can't hear me because he broke his Razer headset. So at the moment, he is not being able to hear what's going on. So all you can do, Ollie, is if you just read, you should be good. It doesn't matter that you can't hear me. Just read. Ollie broke a brand new set of Razer headphones. I think he got the hump on a game one day and he just smashed them on the floor. It happens, doesn't it? Thank you for letting me know that, Dan. I do appreciate it. We have been running these 35 minutes now. I want to make this live stream long live stream, lots of fun. And my wife's just ordered a takeaway, and here it is on live stream. There goes. There's her takeaway turning up at my front door. Look, there it is. Then shall we answer her live on stream? Yeah, she's just coming. Sarah getting a takeaway. Cheeky. Because I'm not actually at home at the moment. I am. Let's come out of that. I'm not actually home at the moment. I'm staying around my sister-in-law's house for a week looking after her dogs. Oliver does have a Facebook, yes. He has a YouTube channel as well. So if you click over onto Sarah King, her YouTube channel, that's actually Oliver. So yeah, anyway, what I was saying, I'm staying at my sister-in-law's house. And I'm looking after her dogs. But I've got rings, so when someone knocks on my door, I can see on my phone who they are. So I've just busted her. She's just got a takeaway, and she's left me out. So yeah, I've just shown her off on this live stream what she's doing. She's ordering takeaway without me. Women, eh? So we've got 5 watchers in the house, which is fantastic. If you want to ask any questions, guys, fire away. Far away. I do like this. It's the first time I've actually used this YouTube live stream. I usually use Google Hangouts, and it's horrendous, that program. But this seems really stable and really good. So, what's my name? I will, hang on a minute, I'll see if I can link you. Now, I don't know if it's going to let me, but if you type this in, yeah, if you click on that, Stan, you can join the Facebook page of Film It. So just click on the link and you can join my Facebook page and just watch regular updates regarding what's going on. So just having a look at what's going on here, just on my Facebook. Right, so back on. So Facebook pages should be coming in. So if you go to the top of my YouTube channel on the header, yeah, there's a little row of icons. So if you go, you can click on my Facebook, join my Facebook. You can join my Instagram page, all that good stuff. So if you go to the top right-hand corner of my YouTube header, banner at the top, all the links for my social media will be up there for you to click on and join as well. Any more questions? And we can get cracking with some conversations. I'll stay on as long as I can for you guys, because obviously I don't know what time it is. What people throw me sometimes. Tell me what times it is where you are at the moment. In the UK, we're currently on 7:10 in the evening. So if you could just let me know what time it is where you're from. That'd be great. So if anyone wants to join, like I just said, my social media, go up to the top right-hand corner of my YouTube header. You'll see the icons up there. Just select on the icons and you should be good. What do you need to create a portal movie? Oh, time. I do know that HitFilm, let me try and find it for you guys. Hang on. I'm just going to look for it. Ryan Connolly did a video based around Portal. Come on, I'm just going to see if I can paste that in for you guys. This video here is Portal Combat, which was done by Film Riot, and they use HitFilm, which is free. So if you go to HitFilm, you can download HitFilm Express free of charge. And this is how they made Portal Combat, which is based on the Portal game. So I hope that helps you guys out. It's a pretty good video as well. So if you want to know about Portal Combat, just go over to that link and watch the video that shows you how they did it. Which is cool. Let's see if I can find the other video for you, because there's quite a few. Right. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to get this for you guys. Right now. This website I've just posted here give you the link ban of free HitFilm. So you can get HitFilm for free, which is a visual effects compositing program and editing program, and it will also tell you about creating the Portal effect in like the game Portal Combat. So all that is free of charge. If you want to donate to the channel at any time, just click the super chat feature, and then you can donate as well, which is great. Which will be great. So if you want to send any donations to the channel, just hit the super chat, and you can donate to the channel as well. Gone down to one viewer. I'm going to go and have a fag, and I'll be back in a second. So I'm just going to have a quick break for a couple of minutes, and then I'll be back on the stream. So I'll be back in a second, guys. don't know if you can still hear me, but I'm just making a drink. Right, I am back in the house. Right, so who have we got in the house right now? Bad. All that stuff I sent, did you get it? Did you get the links? I have Oasis. I've got lots of dogs here. Can you see tails wagging at the background? Look. I've got a lot of dogs here. Come on. Come on. Come up. Come say hello. You see the dogs? Some serious guard dogs in the house today. You don't mess with these dogs, I'm telling you. These are the Film at VFX Studios guard dogs. I can't even bend because, yeah, there you go, look. I can bend the arm out. These are six of these bad boys in the house right now, protecting me. And they're big. Trust me, these dogs are well big. Come on. Come up. I'm going to try to get them to come up because here's one. This is actually a puppy, believe it or not, right? And this one is like just a wolf, you know, it's like massive. I'm telling Alfie you drank his skull. Oh yeah, I just got that. I just got that. So this one here, believe it or not, is a pup. And she's like looking at herself in the webcam at the moment, trying to figure out what's going on. Yeah. You want to be in the live stream? So this is the first, guys. This is the official Film at VFX Studios live stream with a dog, which is cool. The dog wants to be in on the live stream. And believe it or not, this dog is actually standing up off the floor. And she's just seen herself, and this is actually really funny. She's just sussed herself out. She's just sussed that she's on the camera. She's trying to figure out what she's doing. But as you can see, she is huge. But she's just a pup. If I show you the other one, you won't believe how big he is. He's massive. He's like a, you know, one of them dogs where the bollocks are bigger than you, sort of thing. So we have the live stream with a dog, which is cool. Ted. Got another one down here, a big black one. He's absolutely huge and it's just ripping up his bed at the moment. This one's beautiful. You won't believe this one's just literally near enough sat down. Right, go on, get down. Ted, come here. Come here, Ted. I want to show you Ted. Ted is a monster, mate. I'm telling you. Ted. This is another one. This is another little pup. Looks like the other one, but it's different. Same breed. But yeah. Oliver, if you could let other people chat and just go easy on the moderation. Right, so my moderator's going by the looks of it. So we'll just stick with what we've got at the moment. So we've got 3 watchers. I really want to get some more watchers in, so if you want to jump in on the chat. At the moment, I just feel like I'm just showing off dogs at the moment. Hey, Ted, come on. Come here. Come here. Come here, Ted. I want to show you Ted, because Ted is just absolutely insane. Ted, come here. Ted is like twice the size of these. Come here, Ted. 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 Come here. Come here. He's not the brightest thing in Christendom either. That's cool. I just tilted my iMac down so you can see him on the screen. How many dogs we got in the house at the moment? Some big dogs, man. Tell ya. Yo, Nelly, get out. So I've got another one here. I don't know if you can see her. She's huge. This one. So hopefully I'm going to be continuing the live stream for probably about another 30 minutes. I don't really do live streams. But I'm just thinking I want to get into the habit of doing more of them, which should be great. Just going to check the channel out. So, guys, if you want to jump into the chat, you're welcome. You're more than welcome. So I'm just going to make sure everything's okay. So I'm just going to make sure. So jump in, guys. Got one watcher. 2 watching. So jump in whenever you want. If you want a chin wag, talk about stuff. Let's have a chat about stuff. I'm just going through your chat at the moment, guys. Seeing what we got. Just waiting for some more people to jump in. Got any questions? Fire away. That's what this live thing is all about, chatting. The hackintosh RAM died, unfortunately. I started getting random shutdowns and blue screen to death. So I sort of never thought a lot of it. So I think after about the 5th time it happened, I gave it a good clean and started using it again. And then the USB went on it, died on it, which was a sign of things to go. Then the Ethernet stopped getting internet, so the Ethernet was going on it. And then the board went, the motherboard went. So in that case, it was a bit too expensive to replace the motherboard, so I sold it. Yeah, pretty sad because I do miss that system. It was a good system, that was. But what I made back on it was pretty good as well, so I made quite a bit of money on it. And got something else, which is cool. So, yeah, I do miss that. I still do, obviously, hackintosh videos and stuff like that. I've got a full-blown iMac at the moment, so it make life easier for me to do hackintosh stuff as well with that as well. So that should be good. But, yeah, the 820 are doing this. But what can you do? Something's going to break, it's going to break, innit? Can't do nothing about that. Well, it didn't break, it just died. I mean, when I bought the system, it was second-hand to start off with, so the 820 was a couple of years old when I got it. So with the amount of rendering I do, this system was on sort of like 24/7. You know what I mean? It was always rendering or exporting or editing or doing some sort of visual effects work on it. So when you got a computer like that and you're doing non-stop things like that, I mean, it does take a toll on the computer after a while. They don't last as long as they should last if you're hammering it every single day. I haven't got RAID at the moment. I'm using Thunderbolt drives at the moment, but I've not daisy chained them yet. So I've got 3 8 terabyte Thunderbolt drives, which are just plugged in by Thunderbolt to Thunderbolt at the moment. So I've got a Thunderbolt splitter, but I haven't daisy chained them, if that makes sense. So they're not in a RAID configuration. So I use, I've got 1 terabyte in the system itself, SSD, which has all my programs. And then I've got 8 terabyte drive, which is split into 2, 4, 6, 8. So it's split into 3 2 terabyte drives. The first terabyte drive, 2 terabytes, used as a backup, as a time machine backup. And then the other 2 terabytes are used. I've got one for all my stock, visual effects stock footage, like Action Essentials and stuff like that. And then I've got another one which is for all my audio stuff, like sound effects and things like that. And then I've got 1 8 terabyte drive, which is Contact library, which is for Logic Pro X and Cubase. So the Contact libraries are quite large. So, I mean, Thrill, for instance, is about 33 gig just for one set of Contact sounds. So quite large. So 1 8 terabyte drive for the Contact library, and then the other 8 terabyte is purely to back up all my software that I buy. So if I buy software, like my DMG files or my exe files that I download and buy off the internet, that one hard drive is backing all that. You don't really need a RAID drive. I think that's overrated. And the thing is, when you start setting up RAID and all that business, it does pull your hard drive off quicker. People don't say that to you. People say, yeah, RAID's really fast. You should do a RAID 0 or a RAID 1 or a RAID this, but it does kill off your drives a lot quicker because it's making them work a lot harder. That's why they run so quick. So I've just got traditional Thunderbolt drives separately plugged in, and it works. It works great. Have I got any planned purchases at the moment? Nothing at the moment planned. I think I'm quite happy with everything I've got. I am trying to work on purchasing a RED camera, but that's going to take a bit of time because they are bloody expensive, as you know. But apart from that, I'm happy with where I'm at, with what I've got, if that makes sense. Computer-wise, hardware-wise, software-wise. I think mostly at the moment it's just like all that looks good. I think I'll have a look at it, sort of scenario. Like earlier today, I bought Fruit Loops FL Studio 20 because that's just come out, and I thought, yeah, that looks all right. So I just thought I'll have some of that, and I got it just to play around with, because I am trying to learn music production as well for my films. I want to be able to do all of it. I know it's crazy, but I want to be able to do all of it. But I should have some stuff coming to the channel. It all depends on what I feel like I want to get. But the RED camera is on my mind at the moment, to get a RED camera. I've got 2 Blackmagic Cinema cameras, so I do want to get a RED camera, which would be very, very nice for the channel. It's purely for the channel and to get good production value. Yeah, I've got Blackmagic, and you can get good production value on it. But I do like RED for some reason. I do want to try and get one of them. Oh, excuse me, we've been going for an hour. I'll stay on for a bit longer. But do go away, don't worry. I'm doing something because I'm not going to pause the stream. They use DSLRs because, you know, it's a popularity thing, isn't it? It all basically came around from people like Casey Neistat. So Casey Neistat went out and got a DSLR, everyone had to go out and buy a DSLR. It's like sheep following sheep, if that makes sense. So once the popular YouTubers started buying DSLRs and doing their YouTube videos with DSLRs, everyone else started getting them, following suit. Sheep following sheep. You need to buy what's right for you and what you like, what you prefer. Yeah, you can get some really good results from DSLRs, I won't lie to you. I mean, I've got one right here. I've got one right here, a DSLR that I use. And this is a really good camera. And I use it. I can create short films with this. I think it's not about what you use, it's how you use it. Put that down there. It's not what you use, it's how you use it. But yeah, DSLRs, because of the price point, and you know, if you go for a Blackmagic Cinema camera, you're spending quite a few grand in one of them. But a Blackmagic Cinema camera is a production camera. It's totally different to a DSLR. They're not the same. You won't get the same cinematic quality, even though there's loads of videos on YouTube. You know, get cinematic look at your DSLR camera. Get cinematic. You can't, mate. You can never get the cinematic look unless you've got a cinema camera. It's as simple as that. Simple as that. You will not. You'll get it looking nice. You'll get it looking really good and pleasant to look at. But you know, it's exactly right. It's what you use. It's not what you use. It's how you use it. You know, you could get two different chefs with exactly the same frying pan. Yeah, one ain't got a fucking clue how to cook, and the other one has got a clue how to cook. They're using the same ingredients. They're using the same pan. You know, it's not, you know, what you use, it's how you use it. You know? I hope that makes sense. It's about storytelling. Obviously, audio is more important than picture. You can have the best red camera in the world. You can have 5.6K red camera with the best picture in the world. But if your audio is crap, it's a load of crap. The video becomes ruined. If the story's crap, yeah? Or, you know, what the story you're trying to tell, if you do a poor job in telling the story and you rush it, doesn't matter what you're using or how you use it, it's going to be rubbish. Do you know what I mean? So it's about the creativity, it's about storytelling, you know, it's about how you use it, you know, and what it does, you know, what you can do with it. Yeah, I still use this, my iPhone, yeah, to do my vlogs because it does the job. It does a brilliant job. I use this and sometimes I use my DSLR, but I find that sometimes the flexibility of this phone is far more superior than a DSLR because it's very, very easy to use. So, you know, I've got one of these, yeah, which is a motorized gimbal. Okay, I'll just show you this now. Oh, without smashing your phone. Well, I had one of these. Right, so this basically sticks in like that. And then I'll switch this on. And this is a motorized gimbal. And this is not DJI or anything like that. This I paid about 200 quid for. And it's insane for making videos because it gives you a really good, solid, smooth pan and stuff like that. So you don't need to go out and spend thousands and thousands and thousands of pounds on equipment. I could make a movie using just this. And I am going to be doing that in the not too distant future. I'm going to be shooting a short film just using this. No microphones, the built-in microphone on this, the camera on this. Yes, it shoots in 4K, the camera on this, and I'm going to be bringing it in, editing all up, and see what results we can get. But I'm literally just going to be using this. You know, you can get into really good tight corners with stuff like this. You know, red you can't. You can do nice jobs with red cameras and black magic and all that, but they're so heavy. If you look back on my my schizophrenia videos, my behind the scenes, I mean, shooting them videos kills because that camera on the rig is so bloody heavy. You know, the cameraman that was doing it and the guy that's the actor in the film, he was doing the camera work as well, was absolutely knackered at the end of it. He had pains in his arm, pains in his shoulder, just by carrying that bloody camera around and filming scenes. So you could think, you know, this is a lot lighter, shooting 4K. You can get some really good results with this. There's no excuse. If you want to be a filmmaker, there's no excuse today. Because you can even pick these up free of charge on a contract. So there's no excuse, really. It all does the job. All does the job. Yes, I have done animation work in the past. I've done a lot of TV commercials, animation-wise. So animation in a sense where it's been hardware. So I've done the Samsung Galaxy S2 phone commercial, which was quite a few years ago now. That was my first big gig for the TV for TV. So I can do animation work, but I started off doing animation and wanting to be, you know, create cartoons and stuff like that. But slowly I started getting more into more into filmmaking, because I wanted to tell stories rather than create cartoons. I wanted to tell realistic stories. I'll try and find you the video if I can. I'll try and find it for you. Just looking for the video for you guys. Yeah, I've just found it. I'm just going to paste it for you guys. So this one.
Nobody ever set their sights on second place. Who aspires to be almost?
So that's the commercial I worked on.
There's a reason there are no giant. Make an underwhelming entrance, be the tambourine player, and there are definitely more kids dressed the way we're wearing. The Samsung Galaxy S2.
Right, so you see right at the end of that, so you see right at the end, the animation of the phone, that's me. So hard work that was. I think it came out all right. Yeah, I created the model in Cinema 4D. And then I tracked the imagery that they wanted onto the phone. So after the 3D model was created, then I had to track the images onto the phone using After Effects. And that was, I think, CS5 or CS6. I can't remember what I used for that. That was a long time ago. I've done stuff like that. I still do, you know, little bits and bobs. But I'm trying to sort of go it my way, my route at the moment, trying to create stuff for myself. Yeah, it is technical. It is. It's a headache. I think I like short films, making short films better. That's what I'm trying to slowly get into more and more and more. That's why I've got this, this big project I'm doing at the moment, which is my first short film, and I'm trying to make it pretty decent, and then once that film's released, I could get feedback from my audience, subscribers, and they could basically say, look, you should have done this. It's all because I want the feedback. As long as it's constructive criticism, I don't really mind, because, all constructive criticism is welcome in my book. When it starts getting nasty, then, I'm not interested, you know what I mean? So it's been quite a quiet stream today. My short films, you mean? Right. Well, the first thing I'm going to do is I have contacted Ryan over at Film Ryan, and I'm going to send him a rough cut of the film first. He said, he's going to check it out for me. So I'm going to send it over to Ryan. He's going to check it out and see what changes I need to make. And then I just upload it to YouTube. Simple as that. Once it's finished and it's all done, this is the platform, YouTube. And then whoever watches it can comment. And then I'm going to put it on, Vimeo as well. So, I contacted Ryan at Film Ryan. He was happy to check the film out. He's going to check the rough cut out for me, which should be ready at the beginning of June, hopefully. Maybe the 4th or 5th or 6th of June. I'm going to send it over to him. He's going to have a look at it for me, and just because he's the dog's bollocks at short films, isn't he? So he's going to have a quick look, tell me what I need to do, make the changes I need to make, and then upload it. Job done. Probably had dogs in the background. I've got loads of dogs here. So we're still on 2 people. I wonder who the 2 people are. I know you're watching, Ram. Who's the other one watching? Yes, it's a good way to start. It's a good way to start. That's how I started off in the industry. I used to go around trade shows and stuff like that, and advertise our service. I used to work for a company who used to make sure advertising videos and product videos and stuff like that. And I used to go around trade shows, telling them what we do and offering our services. And we've done quite a lot of commercial for like Rover, Range Rover, Samsung, done loads of stuff for Samsung. Loads of different companies really we did work for. But it's all over the world we did it for. But I think, in this industry, you need to, get what you can, really. It's a tough industry, man. It really is a tough industry. It really is tough. Can't give up. Got to just keep going. Yeah, YouTube's the best platform in the world to get noticed. Here we go. Got another YouTuber here, which is a dog. What's he doing? Right, guys, I'm going to be back in a second. I'm just going to take a break. So I'll be back in about 2 minutes, okay? I've got to feed this lot, which are asking for food at the moment, as you can see. She wants feeding. I'll have a quick drink, and I'll be back in 2 minutes. So, back in 2 minutes, guys. You're welcome, Ram. Anytime, buddy. Right, back in the house. Start to feed the dogs. And you probably just got butchers out my boxer shorts. It's too hot here, and I don't really care. So we'll be going for another 10 minutes, and then we'll be ending the live stream in about 10 minutes. So I think we're going to end it here, guys. So as always, guys, thank you so much for a great live stream. It's been fantastic. And please, if you're not subscribed to the channel, smash that subscribe button, guys. It really will mean the world to me. So as always, guys, thanks for watching, and I'll definitely catch you in the next video. Ciao, ciao.